Hey, Tommy from VecTech here. We're going to be doing a Black Ops 6 PC versus PS5 Pro image quality FPS test here. Thank you for Open Surprise for this video. He has a PS5 Pro and he uploaded a video. He's the only one, basically, only gameplay out right now. I guess I'm the only one with any PC gameplay to compare it to. So this is just some zombies. I try to get the same position, but the biggest things we can notice is that render distance in the back. On the PC, this just so much better. On the PC here, I'm using the Extreme preset with DLSS, which is like the computer's version of the PS5 Pro Dynamic 4K. The PS5 Pro says it's 4K gaming, but it's not actually true 4K. It's using an upscaler. We're going to use that on the PC too, to be fair. But yeah, I put in the red arrows so you can see that render distance. It's just like everything's so much more clear on the PC. I did highlight in the white arrows on the PS5 Pro when they try and put it in performance mode. The flames disappear and the graphics go really bad. On the PC, we're averaging 100 FPS when we're at extreme settings. So we're almost to that 120 frames per second that the PS5 Pro has, except we're at like extreme settings. And this isn't like an overly expensive gaming computer either. It's very comparable in price to the PS5 Pro. I did circle in the back. We'll get into it a little more later in the video. I'll zoom in on the pictures, but it looks like that's really bad artifact with those trees in the back right there. It just looks like a glitch. It doesn't even look like trees anymore. You can compare that to the PC side. It just doesn't look good, and that's not something anybody wants to see when they're trying to game. Overall, I think the PS5 Pro, when it's at the 60 frames per second, looks really good next to the PC there. I think it looks really good, honestly. Not too far off. So I'm going to switch it to the basic preset on the PC side, and that's kind of almost as low as the graphics really go. We're going to be averaging 130 FPS, and it looks kind of very similar to the PS5 Pro. I wonder if that's kind of the same graphics profile they're using. It looks very similar. The PC still has that increased render distance again. So I don't know. It looks very similar. I'm going to put the extreme version over on the right-hand side so you guys can kind of put the PS5 in the middle and look at both of them. Like I said, I think the basic preset on PC is very similar to the PlayStation, but we're getting almost double the frame rate. So we've got the PS5 Pro here at the 120 Hertz mode, so the lowest quality, kind of bullying the PlayStation here. It does not look good compared to the PC on extreme settings, almost getting the same frame rate, guys. Just showing opposite ends here, extreme version on PC versus the lowest settings on the PlayStation. It's not unplayable, but you can kind of see both ends of the spectrum here. I mean, just notice though, on the extreme version of the PC, you're getting basically the same frame rate as the PlayStation at the lowest settings. I'm going to put on the 60 Hertz here, so 60 frames per second. It's a lot better. I mean, honestly, looks a lot better. It looks very comparable to the PC version, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I don't think the PlayStation 5 Pro is bad at all. I think it looks fairly good. I mean, it's very comparable in these photos. Just unfortunate on the PC getting a much higher frame rate, of course. We're going to move over to the basic preset on the PC versus the lowest settings on the PlayStation here. And I mean, still the PC has more clarity. They do look similar though, so it's not too far off, but the PC still just has that longer draw distance, a little more clarity. Switching over to multiplayer here, honestly looks like the PlayStation has a leg up on the PC. I'm pausing it here because it's kind of the only similar thing we have here, but I feel like on PC the images are just sharper, like all the buildings are sharper. I was getting some frame drops on PC and the PlayStation didn't seem to really have that at all in his benchmark here, so I feel like the PC image is sharper. It's hard to tell. But it's very close, very close. I mean, especially in multiplayer when you're sprinting around in Call of Duty, it's not noticeable. I think they're very comparable. I think the PlayStation did a great job here. I think they both look fantastic, honestly, so. And on the left-hand side, I'm just switching to a basic version, higher frame rate. If you're a gamer that's more into like 200 FPS, you can certainly achieve it here if you have an even slightly stronger graphics card than this one. This is a very entry-level graphics card on the left-hand side. I mean, final thoughts here before I let you go. I'm very impressed by the PlayStation 5 Pro. I think it's very close to the modern PC graphics cards, especially for that price. That's not bad. Sure, if you spend a lot more money on the PC, it's going to look better and run better than the PlayStation. I mean, the computer I'm running was very comparable to the price of a PlayStation 5 Pro. And sure, the PC looked better, but the PlayStation was not bad at all. Thinking back to like the PS4 and stuff, it always used to be so far behind the PC world. But this was actually pretty close, and I certainly wouldn't be upset playing at that quality of a game. I think it looks really good on the PlayStation 5 Pro. That was Tommy from VecTech. If you liked the video, please drop a like. If you want more PC gaming news, hit subscribe. Also, I'm going to be making a video soon about this pre-built computer itself and a review about it, so hit that subscribe button if you're interested in seeing this computer and buying it for yourself. And if you want more PS5 Pro benchmarks, check out Open Surprise's channel. He's got a ton of them up, super good content creator. And if you're looking for like a portable gaming PC you can bring anywhere on the go, including a plane, check out my Steam Deck review video. It's a handheld gaming computer. It's super cheap. I think you'll love it. Take care.